Hey guys and girls, and welcome to a pre-Christmas pickup video. Today I don't have a lot to show, but what I do have is incredibly epic. At least I think so anyway. So let's get started. First one is a 3DS game. Now this is a compilation game, and I saw it in Argos for 25 I think it was, and I thought to myself, you know what, fuck it, I'll pick it up, and that is Sega 3D Classics Collection. Now I know these are available individually on the eShop, but never really thought about buying them. It just, I don't know, I just never really considered getting any. I mean, as you can see at the front there, it's got Power Drift, Puyo Puyo 2, Sonic 1, two versions of Fantasy Zone 2, excuse me, Altered Beast, Galaxy Force 2, Thunderblade, and Maze Walker. I assume that says. It's using the game's actual logo, so I'm assuming it says Walker. And yeah, I thought this might be worth a pickup because I think 25 is pretty cheap for this collection here. And it comes with a really nifty piece of paper. What's the fucking point? So yeah, there we are, Sega 3D Classics Collection. Next up, we've got ourselves a couple of retro PS1 games. Now I'm going to show these off both at once because they're essentially, well, not essentially at all, they are part of the same franchise, and that is Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot 3, the Japanese versions. Now I've played both of these in English, and one thing that surprised me about these two, well, it shouldn't surprise me really, but it does anyway, is that both games, or at least I assume this one as well, I'm currently going through this in a moment, is that both games are entirely in Japanese, including the voice acting, which I think is actually really cool. And where is it? Yeah, if we look at the spine, the English side spine of Crash Bandicoot 2, you can see there's a really amusing spelling error there. Who the fuck is Coltex? I mean, I've heard of Cortex Strikes Back, but not Coltex. So yeah, that's Crash 1 and 3. Not 1, Crash 2 and 3. I bought the Japanese versions primarily because they're a lot cheaper than the PAL versions, and don't really need to understand Japanese to play these. I mean, the games are pretty much straightforward, so yeah, that's Crash 2 and 3. Right, next up, continuing on from my last pickup video, I got myself some more PS4 games. Now, first one is a game that I already have for the Wii U, so you guys can probably have a guess what it is already, but if not, it's Zombie. How much did I pick this up for? It was only 10 quid from CEX. And I thought to myself, you know, well, I've played this numerous times and finished it, so you know, it's cheap, it's easy trophies, and I'd like to see what the PlayStation 4 version is like versus the Wii U version. And I've got to be honest, from what I've played so far, I think I prefer the Wii U version. But then again, that's just me. Right, next up, this is a game that I'm very familiar with the franchise, and saw this for 15 quid, and I thought to myself, fuck it, this can be part of the collection, and because why not? Simply because it's Doom. Oh yes, I do love me a bit of Doom. One thing I like about this, open the case, you got yourself a little reversible cover on the other side, and that's that was the the side that actually did have showing before I started filming the video, but I thought I'd turn it back around just for the purposes of showing you guys what, and then turning it back. So there we are. I actually do like this because it's well, pretty much a homage to the original Doom cover. Got there eventually. So yeah, this is I'm currently all about Doom. So yeah. And last but not least, for PlayStation 4, this was pretty much a natural buy for me, since I have the previous installment in the series, Street Fighter V. Oh yes, I quite like how Street Fighter 5 feels. It feels a lot more solid, a lot more than Street Fighter 4. It's kind of like Tekken in a way, where you can feel the impact of each attack, and I quite like it. I'm quite getting down with this. If only they would just fix the servers. Right, so now what you guys are thinking, you know, Emps, why are you getting PlayStation 4 games when you don't have a PlayStation 4? Especially as you said so last time. You guys know where I'm going with this. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. Ta-da! Those of you that have followed me on Twitter, you've known about this for ages now, because I just can't shut up about these kind of things. Yep, I bought myself a PlayStation 4. And despite what it says on the top there, the one that I've got is actually the 1 terabyte machine with the and it's the complete matte finish, not the matte there and the gloss there. It's the 100% matte, which I actually prefer, because gloss I find damages and marks too easily. I mean, my Wii U, which I've got here, that still has the protective foam that actually comes with it on the top of the machine, because I do have a habit of putting stuff on top of my consoles, and yeah, that's the sole reason why it still has the I wonder if I can actually take it out. Come out quite easily actually. It's alright. Yeah, there we are. See, like that. It's still got the protective foam on the top. I have not taken this off at all, because I knew I was going to put stuff on top of it. You know, shiny finish and all that. Whilst I like the aesthetic look of the shiny consoles, practically they're susceptible to damage more than a matte finish, or at least I think it is anyway. So yeah, PlayStation 4. And there is one more thing. Technically I haven't bought this, it was bought for me, but I owe money because of it now, so Street Fighter 4, right guys? Playing it with a pad is a big no-no for me, so went out and bought an arcade stick, because you gotta. I'm gonna say this set me back £105, or at least it will set me back £105. I was in CEX when I bought Street Fighter 5, and I've been umming and ahhing about this for a long time. Previously it was only I think it was 125, something like that. And you know, for a proper, you know, Mad Catz Tournament Edition fight stick, you're looking at paying what, 150 for this kind of for these kind of things. And I initially thought it was still 125, and I was, you know, originally not going to get it. And I was, because my missus was with me at the time, so we were just browsing through CEX. And she was like, "Oh, I'll get it for you. Yeah, I can buy it for you." Because at the time I didn't actually have my wallet on me, because I didn't intend to buy anything. Which is like, "Oh, I'll get it for you. It's fine." And initially I said, "Nah, it's alright. It's fine. I can get it another time." But then I noticed that it dropped by 20 quid, essentially a £100 stick, and I thought to myself, "Ooh, maybe I should take you up on that offer, actually." And yeah, that plus that came to about a total of, hang on, I think I put the price in here as well. Yeah, £127. So I actually think that wasn't too bad. So yeah, I owe my missus money for that sort of thing, but that's okay. That's fine. I can pay for that in the next when I next get paid. And that's pretty much the reason why I bought my daisy. Why I bought my PlayStation 4. So I think this in well, the machine itself cost me 200. I decided it was going to be a Christmas present to myself, because I got myself a Christmas bonus from work. So I was like, ooh, I could get myself something nice. And I got that, as well as the my other bits of Christmas shopping as well. So yeah, definitely a Merry Christmas to me. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the pretty much all I got to show you now, guys. That was a quite a short video actually. So yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves and have a very good Christmas.